Hey, everybody. Thank you for coming in to see and talk to us today. My name is Lily Coley, better known as Dr. Lil. I'm here with my godson, Ramir Sadoway, and we just wanted to give you an update on a previous video I already did. That first video was about trying to get an attorney for our circumstances involving our cases. For some of you who know us and Googled our names and know the background, you know we've been through quite a long, intensive type of case where we needed to get some justice. We felt that the best way to get the justice was to go to United States Supreme Court. So we were asking for someone to help us with our writ, and I believe it's writ Centora. And so excuse me if I got the pronunciation wrong. So I'm just gonna call it a writ. Right. But at any rate, we do have the writ done. The writ has been filed with the United States Supreme Court. We have some attorneys who we are considering and are looking at the information. We're also looking for others, still trying to get a team together. So if you are an attorney and you have credentials to get into the United States Supreme Court, we still would like you to be a part of our team, because it's other things that we are trying to do as well as help other people with the whole circumstances going on in regard to this nature. Our writ is pretty much about due process. As I said before, we didn't get any due process, y'all.
Right, none at all.
None at all. Void orders. The court used void orders that had no legal power, orders that cannot be litigated, so forth and so on, to make a decision, a final decision on our case. So we got the court using void orders that are dead, and then we didn't get full faith and credit for orders. And these are orders that came out of Pennsylvania, orders where it had Ramir's DNA and also a court order that had it attached. We didn't get full faith and credit. So that's like the major things that hemmed on it. And of course, some of you know that there was a personal jurisdiction problem, which we'll get into later, but the personal jurisdiction dealt with I had to submit to the state and another party did not, so forth and so on. So there's 3 or 4 major elements that we are trying to take to the United States Supreme Court, and we want help from the public to help us in regard to getting an attorney so that we can not just help ourselves, but help those around us and the people in the country. We do want to look at the fact that there are some people out there who are going through something similar to us. As a result, we want you to email us, message us, so that we can try to connect you with a good attorney who can help you with your circumstances and situations. We're going to have the copy of a similar writ that was done, just so you can see what's happening in regard to our circumstance. So, you know, pretty much we're going to try to come in different series, maybe bi-weekly or weekly, to give you updates and also to let you know the journey.
Right.
The journey started in Philadelphia. And in Philadelphia, there were some orders there that had to be taken to our jurisdiction. And in our jurisdiction, those orders were not used. So they were used as final orders, a void order. And then the orders that were valid, the court did not use them. So that's what we're taking before the U.S. Supreme Court, that we want fair due process. We want our constitutional rights to be in place, so forth and so on. So Ramir, do you have anything you want to say?
Yeah, at the end of the day, I just want to say that everybody in the world may be going through some things that we're going through, and it's a lot of similar cases. I say just don't give up, especially if you know that you've done nothing wrong and you just looking for the justice system to, you know, do their job. You know, just don't give up. And for everybody who do need help, you know, there's always somebody out there to help you. You know, there's always somebody to listen to you. Don't think it's nobody out there to listen to you and people to just brush you off. There's always somebody out there to help. So I just want to say, just push forward through anything. Like you can do it and never give up. Never give up. Don't let them tell you something and try to put all these, you know, different quotes in your head saying you're not going to get it and you're not going to make it. Just brush it off and keep going.
Especially if you believe that you have the rights and what you're doing is right.
Right.
You're not asking for anything outside of the norm. And there's nothing wrong with losing the case if it's fair.
Right. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we never got
it's
off
fair.
the
Look,
race.
It's fair. We have no problem. It's just when you're doing, you know, when when the court system or whatever's going on, I don't fully know the court system like that, but I know it's a lot of hanky panky going on, and we just looking for justice and looking to get our fair due process in court, just like everybody else.
Yep, that's exactly what we want. So we thank you all for just taking the time out to listen. We ask that you, like he said, stay positive, send good energy.
Stay
If you know an
positive.
attorney who is in who's who can work with the United States Supreme Court, we're trying to get a team of people to help us. So please reach out to us so that we can do a whole legislation in regard to some of the due process things and things, the irregularities that happen to us. We don't want it to happen to somebody else. But we thank all of you. We're going to try to come back on,
Don't.
like I said, next week and give you series on the journey, because the journey is very interesting for people to see what we've been through and what happened. And it didn't have to be, but for whatever reason, it happened.
Right.
And we
You did.
believe that God has us in this picture right now for a reason to carry it through, not just to help ourselves, but to
He's
help
going to
all
carry
those
it through,
around us.
Grandma. Trust me. He's
That's
going to
right.
carry all the way through.
Exactly. And Ramir's right. He's not giving up. I'm not giving up, because it's something about not getting justice. It don't feel right. And it
Yeah,
surely
you
is not
just
something you want
have
to
to
live
fight.
through. Exactly. So thank you all so much. Signing out. My name is Lily Coley. This is or Dr. Lil. And
And I'm
there's my
Ramir
pastor.
Sadoway.
Say it one more time, Ramir.
I'm Ramir Sadoway.
All right, y'all. So stay in faith, everybody. Stay. We need positive, and we'll talk to you soon.